I want the loved person to grow and unfold for his own sake and in his own ways, and not for the purpose of serving me. Man's main task in life is to give birth to himself, to become what he potentially is. The most important product of his effort is his own personality. Today is poignantly bitter, but the idea of having to die without having lived is unbearable. Care and responsibility are constituent elements of love, but without respect for and knowledge of the beloved person, love deteriorates into domination and possessiveness. The quest for certainty blocks the search for meaning, and certainty is the very condition to impel man to unfold his powers. Man may be defined as the animal that can say I, that can be aware of himself as a separate entity. Selfish persons are incapable of loving others, but they are not capable of loving themselves either. Love is often nothing but a favorable exchange between two people who get the most of what they can expect, considering their value on the personality market. Just as love for one individual, which excludes the love for others, is not love, love for one's country, which is not part of one's love for humanity, is not love, but idolatrous worship. If I am what I have, and if I lose what I have, who then am I? The sadistic person is as dependent on the submissive person as the latter is on the former. Neither can live without the other. In love, the paradox occurs that two beings become one and yet remain two. We consume as we produce, without any concrete relatedness to the objects with which we deal. We live in a world of things, and our only connection with them is that we know how to manipulate or to consume them. Respect is not fear and awe. It denotes, in accordance with the root of the word respicia, equals to look at, the ability to see a person as he is, to be aware of his individuality and uniqueness. In the 19th century, the problem was that God is dead. In the 20th century, the problem is that man is dead. Man is the only animal for whom his own existence is a problem, which he has to solve, and from which he cannot escape. What most people in our culture mean by being lovable is essentially a mixture between being popular and having sex appeal. One cannot be deeply responsive to the world without being saddened very often. If a person loves only one other person and is indifferent to all others, his love is not love, but a symbiotic attachment or an enlarged egotism. Immature love says, I love you because I need you. Mature love says, I need you because I love you. The existential split in man would be unbearable could he not establish a sense of unity within himself and with the natural and human world outside. Creativity requires the courage to let go of certainties. The danger of the past was that men became slaves. The danger of the future is that men may become robots. Love is not primarily a relationship to a specific person. It is an attitude, an ordination of character which determines the relatedness of the person to the whole world as a whole, not toward one object of love. Only the person who has faith in himself is able to be faithful to others. I believe that man is the product of natural evolution that is born from the conflict of being a prisoner and separated from nature, and from the need to find unity and harmony with it. All men are in need of help and depend on one another. Human solidarity is the necessary condition for the unfolding of any one individual. Men are born equal, but they are also born different. The only truly affluent are those who do not want more than they have.